Good evening. I'm Patricia Melia with the Aloya Law Firm, 2 Broad Street, Suite 510 from Bloomfield, New Jersey. And I'm here on behalf of our client, the Monroe Parents Hire Education. Particularly, there are 2 items on your agenda this evening that you're scheduled to discuss and vote on, 2 very important matters. One being whether or not you're going to allow the board attorney to request from the Commissioner of Education an extension for the approval of your acting superintendent. And the second is whether the board's going to continue the suspension of employee number 1052. As you're aware, the School Ethics Act deems it essential that the conduct of members of boards of education and local school administrators hold the respect and confidence of the people in their community. Per the School Ethics Act, board members and even school administrators must avoid conduct which is in violation of their public trust and which creates a justifiable impression among the public that such trust is being violated. To ensure and preserve public confidence, school board members and local school administrators should have the benefit of specific standards to guide their conduct, and that's where we have the School Ethics Act that every single one of you is required to abide upon. And it's the public policy of the state of New Jersey that public officials avoid even the appearance of impropriety. The ultimate question here tonight is whether or not any of you have a potential conflict of interest on voting of either of those 2 important resolutions. It's my client's belief that several members of the board here tonight may be conflicted on voting on those 2 resolutions. For example, under N.J.S.A 18A12 24.1F, you have sworn an oath to, I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment to special interest or partisan political groups, or to use the schools for personal gain, or for the gain of friends. A board member must recuse him or herself from discussing or voting on a friend's employment contract. If you're close personal friends with a board employee, if you have celebrated family milestones, celebrated birthdays together, you should recuse yourself from discussion and from voting. If you've posted on social media about your special friendship, you should recuse yourself from discussion and voting. President Skurbe, it's my client's belief that you should recuse yourself based on your personal friendship with the acting superintendent. And it's also my client's belief that the close personal friendship conflict also applies to other board members, board member Nikitinsky and board member Chiarella. For example, you all went and celebrated Nicholas's communion. And on Facebook, there was a hashtag, friends through it all. So when the board moves to go to executive session, I expect to see all 3 of you out here with the rest of the public, because you should not be going and having any discussion about the acting superintendent's contract. N.J.S.A 18A 12-24B, no school official shall use or attempt to use his official position for unwarranted privileges. Again, we have board members that should not be voting based upon possible potential personal financial gain.
Thank you. Your time is up.
Thank you for hearing me this evening. I look forward to seeing you out here with the rest of the public.